Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Galvan again, here to give you another tutorial over eBooks. So we're going to talk a little bit today about how to access the eBooks and audiobooks available through the MackinVIA system. Now, MackinVIA is a resource that we have through Region 1. All of the schools in the Rio Grande Valley, I mean, we're talking Weslaco, Donna, McAllen, Edinburgh, Harlingen, we've all got access to the resources available through MackinVIA. Now, in the past, when I've given presentations to classes, I've given instruction on how to access the various databases that are available through MackinVIA, including Britannica, the systems with the EBSCO. You have EBSCO History Reference Center and various other EBSCO databases to choose from. You've got Power Learning software. You have all kinds of stuff, even BrainPop. But MackinVIA also has thousands of ebooks and also thousands of audiobooks, right there for you to choose from. So we're going to talk about it today, and we're going to talk about how to access it and what you need to do. So firstly, we're at the Vela Middle School webpage. Okay, you recognize this site. At the top, we have a few links. We're going to click on Library. When we click on Library, this opens up the Vela Middle School Library homepage. So you scroll down, and remember, if you're in the book club, this would be the link for you right here. Destiny Discoverer is another one that we've talked about, and Summit K-12 is another ebook platform that we have through the Libro grants. But today we're going to talk about and focus on MackinVIA. So we're going to click here for MackinVIA. When we do, you're going to be prompted to enter some credentials. Now, super easy for students. All you need to do is remember your student ID number, and that's where you're going to put in both fields for user ID and for password. Okay, my login is a little bit different, so don't freak out when I put my credentials here. It's different for you. All you need to worry about is your student ID number. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, it logs in, and if you remember the tutorials I gave you back when we did instruction using the databases, you're going to remember that you click here for databases, but we're not doing that today. Today, we're going to focus on ebooks and audiobooks. So let's go ahead and click on ebooks. Let's see what happens here. So notice that it lights up around the edges of this tab with blue. And if you look here, you see how many ebooks we have available. 10,999. Are you kidding me? Tons of ebooks. You guys should be reading during this whole time that you're at home. I mean, there's no excuse. So many books to choose from. So once we're looking at that, you might think, okay, well, if I'm at page 1, looking at 1 through 18, how am I going to go through 10,999 books to find what I want? Well, that's where we have the advanced search features, okay? Now, you're going to notice that quite a few of them might be checked out. We've got some Lemony Snicket books. He's the author of the series of Unfortunate Events series. Sometimes the books are checked out, and that can be kind of frustrating. And you're thinking, okay, well, I'm going to be looking through all these pages, and they're all checked out. I mean, what's up with that? Make it a little bit easier on yourself. You see where it says available? You can use a lot of these filters. Let's click available. Okay? We want to search for only the books that are available. Okay? So we go through and we start seeing that, well, now we're looking at books that are available. 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 2 of 2. These are all books. Ooh, The Fifth Wave. Look at that. I mean, I actually recommend that book. You guys definitely need to read it. I think I'll need to post a book talk on it later. I mean, there's so many to choose from. You click more open, and now we're looking at books that are all available. 1 of 1, 2 of 2. And you guys, I think, are starting to see the large variety of books that we have here. Lisa Graff, she's the author of A Clutter of Jars, and she's really good. Definitely want to recommend her. Sherman Alexie, fantastic writer. Guys, I mean, John Green, oh my God, it's just, we have so many books to choose from. So I encourage you guys to look through and see if there's something you might like, because chances are you're going to find it. Now, you might also be thinking, well, I only like certain books. Like, I like books about sports, or I like books that are like suspense. So you can actually click here by subjects or topics, and it'll give you a few that you're thinking, okay, well, this is a lot of stuff. I mean, how do I narrow it down? Let's say you want to focus on sports. Okay, now you see that the criteria or the number here has reduced a bit. So we see books on basketball. Let's choose this one, like young adult, nonfiction, basketball. Let's see what appears. Oh, look, basketball strategy on the hardwood. So giving you tips on basketball. Okay, if we don't want that filter anymore, you just click on the X next to it. It removes it. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at topics, genres. Okay, let's look for suspense. Ooh, we got 14 suspense books here. Look at these. Coma, a novel? Yikes. Doll funeral? I don't even know what that's about. The Fever. Okay, well, let's just skip over that one. All right, I mean, the point is, guys, you have a ton of books here. You have ways to look through and to kind of sift through the material. You have an abundance of stuff that you can be reading at home. Let's see what happens, though. I want you guys to take a look at the book itself. So let's go ahead and click on this. We have open now. We've got checkout. Remember that if you click on checkout, the book's going to be checked out to you and only you for a period of time. You need to actually click on return so that you put the book back into the system and allow other students to read it. But if you want to just open it just to look at a sample, in this case, it won't save your place. With the checkout system, it will save your place as you're reading. If you just open now, you're just going to start reading it. Nothing saved. You just kind of go into it and you're looking. So let's see what happens. And I love how simple the system is here for the reading of the ebooks. It's kind of like the others where we have these little arrow greater than, less than signs. You have your menu options here. You can go to the table of contents. You can search in the book. You can get some info on it. Ooh, and I closed the book by accident. Whoops. Okay, let's go back in here. Okay, it loads it up again. Okay, so let's go ahead and scroll through and let's see what this looks like. As you see, you click and you click. What's great is that sometimes they're linked. So if you have hyperlinks with the table of contents, you can skip and jump. If you see down here, you can use this thingy to move like really long distances inside of the book. I'm all the way back on chapter 6 now. I go a little bit further, and I'm at the beginning. So we're back here at the table of contents. So really easy to maneuver. If you want to change the way that some of this looks, you can change the fonts. You can have the black background if you want to. It's really up to you. And you can also change the size. So play with it. I encourage you guys to really, test it out. We're going to close the book. We're going to go back to MackinVIA. I encourage you guys to really explore. You're not going to be disappointed. This is kind of like if you were to go into the library at school and wander around the shelves. You're going to see these really cool covers, really great books from a variety of authors. Definitely give it a chance, okay? So this is Mr. Galvan again. Another site. Oh, you know what? Before I wrap, almost wrapped too early. Let's look at the audiobooks. Yes, audiobooks. You can actually listen to the books. Now remember, we're going to click on available because we want to see the ones that are actually ready to be looked at and checked out. So look at this. We've got these books, one of one. They're available. Okay, let's click on this one. Oh, let's look on this one. This one looks cool. The Adventures of Equal. So listen now. Remember, if you check out, it'll save your place as you go, and it'll be assigned to you. But I just want to listen now because I want you guys to see. So we're going to click on that. And
Hachette Audio presents.
Are you kidding me, guys? You're now listening to an audiobook. I mean, you could be cleaning the house and listen to a book at the same time. I mean, it's great. So we're going to stop that. We're going to go back. But I just want to show you how easy it is to access, okay? And I want to encourage you to really dive in. So remember to exit whenever you're done. It's like you're logging out, and it takes you back. So again, this is Mr. Galvan. Jump into the ebooks and audiobooks available through MackinVIA. You're not going to be disappointed. So till next time.